The most difficult aspect of broiler farming is brooding. However, if you follow the steps or procedures discussed in this video series, you will be raising day-old chicks like an expert. Brooding is the management of chicks from the day they are hatched till the day they no longer need supplementary heat or attention. During this period, you, the farmer, provides warmth, feed, water, medication, and supportive care for the chicks. For broilers, this special care lasts for a maximum of 3 weeks. But for heat provision, you can stop even after day 3 or day 4, provided the atmospheric conditions do not warrant additional heat supplementation. In this video, today being day 1, we'll be placing the day-old chicks in the brooder. We'll also be showing you what you need to do to ensure very low to zero mortality in your day-old chicks. Okay, this is about 6 a.m. I know in the next few hours I'll be going to pick up the day-old chicks to come and put them in this brooder. So the first thing I need to do on this day is to preheat the brooder for some hours so that it will assume a temperature of about 32-33 degrees Celsius. Right now my thermometer is showing me 31.4, so I still need to come up a little. Now another thing I observed during this hot season when brooding, so as early as 10 a.m. 11 a.m. you see the temperature has gone up because of the sun. So at that point you wouldn't need more of heat source because the sun will be providing enough heat for the chicks. So at that time we need to regulate our heat source so that it will maintain a temperature of about 33 degrees centigrade. Okay, now normally when I'm counting the chicks, I don't normally pour them. I count them one after the other. Now what I'll be doing right now is to count them. That's 1, 2. Okay, right now in this carton I have 52. Normally it ought to be 51. I guess I was lucky, so I have 52 in this carton. Okay, we've stocked our beds, so we've given them the necessary comfort they need. As you can see, they are all doing well in the brooder now. Now I stocked 2 type of broilers here. One is Cup 500, the other one is Ross 308. So I want to compare their weight and their growth at the end to know which one to settle for in case you want to do your own. That's the essence of me buying 2 breeds. Okay, it's been about 3 hours since I brought in the chicks. Now you may be wondering, why did I demarcate the brooder? So I demarcated the brooder just to separate the 2 types of breed that I brought in. That's the Cup 500 and then the Ross 308. So the other side in there is the Cup 500, while in here is the Ross 308. So I'll be comparing their weight, their performance. So at the end of 6 weeks, we'll know which one does better in terms of weight, in terms of mortality and the rest. So we'll be able to judge. So that's the essence of this batch, to be precise. So you can see they are doing well. The temperature is okay. Now the best temperature thermometer you can use in the brooder is actually the chicks, not really the thermometer. The behavior of the chicks will tell you if they are comfortable in the brooder or not. For instance, as you can see, they are evenly spread in the brooder. Now, in case maybe they run away from the heat source, you know, okay, the heat is too much for them. That's why they have to move away from the heat source. At that point, you either need to open up the tarpaulin that you used to cover the brooder a little, or reduce the heat source so that they'll be comfortable. But if on the other hand they huddle around the heat source, you now know that the heat is not enough, so you may need to increase the heat so that they'll be comfortable. So that's actually the best thermometer that you can use in the brooder, because they tell you how they feel, not really the thermometer that I put in here, though that one also helps. It tells you, it gives you an idea of how the temperature in the brooder is. So another thing I would like you to note, I'm using tray feeder, I'm using this flip feeder. Now one other thing I did, I observed that the feed I bought the crumble was a little big, not that small enough. So I don't want to take any chance in this day 1 to day 70 week 3. So what I did was to filter it a little, so that the smaller particles will go down, then the bigger ones maybe at day 3, day 4, day 5, I will not be feeding them those ones. So I just want you to note that, and it's very, very important, so that they'll be able to pick the feed. That's the essence. Now you can see on the floor, I also spread some feed on the floor, so that wherever they are, they should be able to pick any feed from the floor, from the tray feeders, from the feeders, anytime. So that's the purpose. So that is it. They have been doing well. Now the next thing we'll do, since we said they've been over 3 hours that they came, now you need to check their crop, if they actually been eating, drinking and all that. Now to check crop feed, you pick the bed. Okay, as you can see now, okay, this one's crop is filled. Then you pick another one, as you can see. Okay, this one is filled also. You pick another one at random, then you pick, then check. Oh, this one is filled. Okay, this one too is filled. That's very, very good. Okay, this one too is filled. Okay, this one is filled. Okay, now why do we do this? You need to know, oh, are they eating, are they drinking? Yeah, this one is filled too, the same thing. Now after about 2 hours that they came in, you should have a good number of them with their crop filled. Now maybe about 70% of them. Then within 24 hours to 48 hours, they should all have their crop filled. But as I'm seeing in this one now, a very large percentage of them have their crop filled. Very, very okay, and very, very impressive. And that's how I want it. Now, how do you improve this? You need to increase the tray feeders, the number of feeders you have here, so that they will all have access to feed at a time. So that's why I provided enough feeders. That's the tray, and also spreading the feed on the floor also help, because wherever they are able to pick feed at any time. Okay, these ones too, they are doing well. As you can see, they are eating, playing. Then I also need to check these ones if their crop is getting filled, or if their crop is filled. Just pick any one at random. Okay, this one is filled. Then just pick it, you'll see it. Okay, this one is filled too. Pick some other ones. Okay, this one's crop is filled. Okay, okay, this one's crop is also filled. You can see. Okay, this one too is filled. Just pick any one and check. Oh, this one too is filled. Okay, that means they are all eating, and which is what we want. This one too is filled. Just pick any one at random. You see, this one too is filled. You can see this bulge. Okay, this one too is filled. Okay, now let me see. Okay, this one is filled, but not that much. Okay, this one too is filled. Yeah, that means they are all eating and drinking. It's very important you do this to know the next step to take. So what I do after about 1 hour or 2 hours, because this 1 week, to be precise, the first 3 days is very, very important. So what I do, every 1 hour I come, check the tray feeder. If there is any poo in it, I remove it. Now if I observe that the feed is getting finished, I add to it after removing the poo. So that's what I do. If you are getting values from this video, we hope you can smash the thumbs up button if you haven't done so. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel Farmbiz with Markay, we hope you can do so to keep yourself up to date with the knowledge of broiler farming.